What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Love of the Game with Paul, Sujay, and Ani. We're here. We finished the Euros. Our entire series is done. You can look at the video up here. The playlist is going to come out. Like, we've gone through the start till the finish. I'm still wearing my England shirt because England are number one in our hearts and in our minds. They will always be there. These guys were Italian fans, but more than the finals, what was the one thing that stood out for you? What was your highlight of the tournament? What was that thing like, yes, football is back? Because listen, no tournament had happened. This was supposed to happen last year. It happened this year. It's been a big gap. Football's been played behind closed doors, and now you've had the fans come out. You've had the kicking down of the walls in literal sense, both physically and the rubbish thrown everywhere. But it's just having that passion back. So what was your highlight? And please do not say it was trying to dirty Leicester Square or Trafalgar Square or getting into Wembley. What was your highlight?
I'm not going to talk about England fans. If at all, I have to talk about the things that actually stood out in the tournament for me. Yeah, more than the format, the new format, as in not the venue and all, but especially having only 6 teams and allowing the third finished teams also to come and play in the tournament.
Actually, groups, not 6
teams.
Groups.
Yeah, instead of 8 coming to only 6 groups and having 16 teams at the end, wherein 4 third finished teams can actually come and play, take part in the pre-quarterfinals also. Because see, without that, I don't think Denmark would have qualified.
Yeah.
And they came till the semi-finals. That was something I think that was very exciting for me actually, because we do have group of death. Okay, we always felt it that a group of death sometimes we feel bad for the team that actually finishes third and crashes out of the tournament. But this time we had Portugal who finished third. They were the defending champions. So I really like this format, new format of this. This was something that stood out for me. And the second thing, if at all I have to talk about this Euros, is the way wherein the teams have started evolving. Right, I mean, the evolution of play of Italy, which has migrated from its proper, I mean, like that for, I think, I don't know, for 100 years or anything, whatever the style of play that Italy had, it's moved and it has gone to Northern Europe. I mean, like they're trying to get on with the style of Spain or the total football
That's
of the
not
Dutch.
Northern Europe, dude. That's right next to them.
No, exactly. No, I know Spain is just towards the western side of their landmass, and Netherlands is in the top. No, I'm just trying to give you.
Spain is just north of Africa, man.
Yeah, Italy is just north of Africa. And yes. No, what I'm trying to tell you right now here is from defense to attack. Okay, how Italy is trying to.
They went north in defense to attack.
It went from here to north, right? See, the thing is, I did not expect, and the Buggers actually won the European Championship. I am surprised, man. Mancini actually won Euros for Italy. Wow, yeah, congrats to him. But yes, that was the second part of it. And the third part of it, I saw actually England in a final in my life. And once they lost, then looking at the reaction of the fans and how the entire thing, and then okay, world is still normal right now. So we don't have that many issues. It's still the same. English fans are still shit, and they will go against. I mean, like the guy who actually took them to a final after such a long time, and they still have the audacity to actually go and call him. And there were some of the channels is still Gareth Southgate, the right guy, to take them forward. He took to a semi-final in the World Cup. He got you to a final in Euros. Okay, and right now you're questioning who are you going to replace him with? Yeah, the English fans are once again in their own world of their. Okay, I don't know. They haven't produced any Premier League winning manager till now, and then right now they're talking about one pragmatic guy who's actually doing something decent. And there is a team. Okay, there is a unit right now functioning, and they're questioning. Okay, world is back to normal after the final loss. Yeah, these are my highlights.
World's back to normal. And guys, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, because after that, what we're going to do is we're going to actually send Sujay back to school to have some geography lessons. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Love of the game. We love the game, but Sujay's horrible at geography.
I know where Germany, France, and Spain. I know where the Iberian
and the world is back to normal.
I know exactly
what was your highlights?
Continent is. I know a Spanish colony that is just the tip of Africa.
The world's back to normal. You need geography lessons. We've all learned that. Ani, what was your highlights?
Before I get into the highlights, one thing we need to do is once we get to that 1,000 subscribers, we need to create a sub channel for Sujay where it's the world's first 24/7 live YouTube channel with Sujay going on talking. And I don't think even 24/7 is going to be enough for him.
Okay.
And anyway, coming to the highlights, I think you said it, Paul. This is the tournament where, or this is the time when football kind of returned to normal. There were fans in stadiums, and when I first heard an entirely packed Budapest stadium, full of fans singing. Even though it was just a group stage game, just seeing the stadium full, all the colors, all the sounds, and I had tears in my eyes. It's the football we've known all our lives, and it's back. The world may or may not be out of the pandemic yet, but and this might just be a temporary respite, but that was enough to bring me to tears.
Yeah.
That was definitely a highlight for me. Apart from that, the resilience, the heart, the passion shown by Denmark.
Mm.
2 games into the tournament, they had lost probably their best player. They hadn't won a game. They looked like they were heading back home. But from then, they embarked on that amazing run all the way up to the semifinals. And that's been a highlight for me because it shows the power of unity that can happen within football. It shows the power of teamwork. It shows the power of passion. We can talk on this video. We can talk on any other video. We can have all experts talk all day long about tactics, talents, evolution of the game and so on. But there is absolutely no replacement. There is no formula. There is no Excel sheet for pure passion, and Denmark showed us that. The other highlight I have is how there were none of the pre-tournament favorites in the semifinals. Everybody talked about Portugal, about Germany, about Belgium, about France. Everybody said France has probably 1.5 billion worth of talent in its national side. They fell by the wayside. Belgium fell by the wayside, the world's number one ranked team. This was a tournament for upsets. This was a tournament where form, ranking, all of that went for a toss. It was a tournament that we could enjoy as fans. It's absolutely the tournament that we needed. France versus Switzerland is an example. Spain versus Croatia is an example. Of course, Croatia eventually lost, but when they scored those 2 goals after the 85th minute,
Yeah.
it was such pure joy. We are not watching Liverpool or Manchester United or Real Madrid or any of the clubs that we support and we are so partisan about. This was watching national teams play. Of course, we might think, yeah, we are Italian supporters, we are German supporters, we are English supporters, but it's not as close to our heart as club teams. So it allowed us that little space to enjoy the football.
Yeah.
And all of it put together, the entire package, the unpredictability, the joy, the fans, the color, the sounds, all of it is my highlight.
I don't think anyone could have said it better. And this tournament, I think it brought out a lot of emotions in everyone because football was back. Like you had the Premier League season and all the football seasons which finished, and we've covered that in videos prior. But it was the resilience to say that though there's a pandemic, football can conquer it, and it can give you that ray of hope that there is good in the world, and you can put a smile on someone's face by seeing the game, or you can cry, or you can sit with your dad and talk over like who's playing, who's not playing. And for me, that was the highlight, like just sitting with my dad and going over like what's the international thing, and he was like, oh, so you've chosen this team and they lost, this is what the video you made. And for me, that was the highlight, like having my dad sit with me and saying like this and this is a team. He even told me, listen, don't watch the final, Italy's going to win this. And I was like, you're being negative, you're a negative Nancy. But I think my dad knew better. He's like, listen, you're going to lose sleep. But you know what, it was fun, it was the entire tournament. And guys, make sure you hit the subscribe to the channel. We love the game, we love all things sports. It's not just football, but it's just the passion that comes out of it. And something that showed with the entire Euros was it can connect the entire world, even though we're not in Europe, even though we're not European. We can support a team, we can support the players, we can support, because football just brings everyone together. And then in another 18 months' time, Qatar, it's your turn. Get us over there. Love the game. Would love to be there. We would want to be there. We want to be there in the stadium. We'll do it for free. Just get us there. We'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, I will be there.
And that's the highlight for all of us. And you've heard it over here. And maybe you guys had your own highlights. So if you've got it, send us a comment. Go onto our Twitter. Leave whatever you guys want to write. We'd love to hear from you. From Ani and Sujay, it's been a pleasure. This is our favorite bits. There's so many other things to talk about. Have fun, guys. Take care. We'll see you soon.